Good morning. Ira Epstein with your morning flash update, and this update is for the morning as we're here now on Monday, the 10th of April, 2023. I'm putting this out early at 7:05 a.m., and the reason is I have to be out and gone well around 7:30, quarter to 8 this morning. Won't be back to put out my normal ETF subscriber video time. I should be back later, though, and I will record it more towards noon today. Sorry about it, but have an appointment that's been on my books for a long time, and I have to make it. It's not taxes, by the way. All right, so as we take a look, I came in this morning and I was telling it to my subscribers. I don't mind telling you that. I think it's time to get out of the S&P. The market was around 41.34. I was telling them that. I'm looking at the dollar. I'm looking for a bit of a rally there. The pound, I was looking for a little more of a sell-off actually to happen, and those things are occurring. I'm watching what the silver market is doing, and the silver market is acting still better than the gold market. Still looks to me favorable. The copper market sort of stuck here at the $4 mark. Bonds and notes, well, you're going to get bank earnings this week, and you're going to get CPI number on Wednesday. How do you play those, all right? The CPI can go either which way. From my standpoint, when I saw the jobs data Friday morning, it looks to me like that keeps the Fed on track for a quarter-point hike. We'll see if I'm right or wrong on that. Obviously, the CPI is the other big number. But after that, the other numbers don't carry the same weight as those two numbers together. And for the May 3rd meeting, I'm still in the camp then of the quarter-point hike. Grain market's trying to get a small bounce today. They've been a little bit of everywhere, as you can see, but it's not a super volatile morning. Now, as we come to the energy markets, I'm looking hard here at what we're doing. We're holding the $85 level here, and we're trading in the neighborhood of about $4 under that, $4.50, right in that zone, of the May crude to the June Brent. Now, they're two different months, so keep that in the back of your mind. Natural gas getting a little bit of a bounce, but I see resistance above the market. And in the gasoline, I think the first break, as long as you stay embedded, is going to get bought by the pros. So those are the things that I'm watching. Now, this coming Thursday, I'm going to hold my webinar. It's fast-paced. I was going to do it last week, and then I changed it. I changed it early. I realized we had Passover. What we had at that point also was we were going to deal with Easter holiday, Good Friday, and I said, this doesn't make sense to do it last Thursday, so I canceled it, and I'm going to go with it now. Now, you can ask me questions on ETFs, the stock market, the futures markets, anything you want. Here's how you register if you don't get an email from me. You move your cursor up here, an icon will appear. You give it a click. From that click, you will see the form, fill it out. You will be sent then an email with your user ID and your password. If you have questions of me, a great place to ask them is in that email. There's an area, you click it, you write the question, it comes direct to me. I'm able to create the charts, and away we go. The webinars opens at 12:15 p.m. Central Time on Thursday. It starts at 12:30. It's 20 minutes long, and I end it promptly at 12:50 p.m. Central Time. It is not recorded for the website, so you either attend or you miss it, and what a good time to do this. We're going to have the CPI out of the way. We've got bank earnings the next day. We've already got things to talk about from the jobs data numbers and where we think things are headed. I think it'll be a fun one. If you have questions, you can always call my staff. I'm Ira Epstein. I'll see you at the end of the day with our market wrap-ups. Trade well. Welcome. I'm Ira Epstein, and I'm here to talk about my enhanced Bollinger Band course. Now, many of you have taken my regular charting course, and if not, you might think you know something about Bollinger Bands. As you know, Bollinger Bands are an algorithm designed to keep the market trading within it 95% of the time, and on a chart, it will offer on the top part resistance, on the bottom support, and the idea is the market will travel within them. We know that sometimes it latches onto that band, goes up or goes down. Well, how do you play with that? Can you pyramid the positions off that type of thinking? Well, I've applied all three of these into 13 different videos that teach you my concept of it. And from that concept, you're able to work with weekly charts and or daily charts. The 13 videos, each about 7 minutes long. The idea here is not to put you in school forever, but to teach. Now, if you haven't tried my complete futures research, I throw that in as well. Whether you've tried this or not, I think it's worth taking a look at. I think you're going to learn something from there. That research, by the way, covers twice daily market updates for you and access to what I call window envelope numbers, which I think are very important when looking at these Bollinger Bands. The next part is a trial to our charting software so you can make your charts look the same way that mine do. It's that simple. Where do you go with it and how do you get all this? It's simple. You go to our website, www.iraepstein.com. If you go to the word education, everything you need is answered there. You can also call my staff. They'll be happy to help you get set up. I'm Ira Epstein on the road to your education.